Well, let's give you an update here. I've been fighting audio problems for a while. My audio's been crap, been popping in and out, you know, between the session, the fucking GoPro adapter, and then the Sony microphone I was using, I kept getting this like popping and snapping and crackling, and I thought it was wind noise. I thought maybe it wasn't, you know, it didn't have enough dead cat on it, and you know, it just on and on and on. I thought maybe the GoPro adapter was going bad, the camera was bad. I didn't know what the hell was going on with it. I was getting pissed. I did a little Google foo. It turns out that this particular type of Sony microphone, little lavalier mics, are not compatible with the camera slash GoPro adapter, and they create this popping, snapping, crackling, no audio situation. So switching your microphone over to a giant squid lavalier mic fixes the problem. So I ordered up a giant squid lavalier mic, did a little bit of testing in the house. It sounded fine, so I decided to throw it in the helmet and take it for a little spin today and see how the sound is. Obviously I'll probably have to make adjustments to my setups. I got a dead cat that came with it, which is just a little piece of foam, and then I put a thicker foam over the top of that one to see how that works. Maybe it'll cut out all the wind noise so you guys aren't listening to the bullshit. So we'll see. What else is new? Well, I put about 6,000 plus miles on this thing, and on the stock original tires, which were Metzler's. And if you know anything about bike tires, 6,000 miles is pretty fucking good, considering, you know, this type of bike. For those of you who don't know, this is a Triumph Speed Triple 1050. 1050 meaning 1,050 cc's. So if you see me riding around on this, don't yell at me to get a 1,000. This is bigger. So so yeah, man, I had wore out my Metzler's. I mean, to the point where I was starting to see metal cords showing through the back tire, and I was like, huh, I'm seeing wire in the back tire. So I might need to get some new shoes for this thing. So I did a little looking, and I was like, I want something to get some good miles, but I want something sticky that'll actually stick to the road and, you know, be a good tire for rain and for wet and for cold, and, you know, because I drive year round on this thing. So I was like, you know, what do we got out here? And I looked and looked, and I decided to settle on some Bridgestone Battle Axe tires, and I can say without a doubt these jokers, brand new, still got the fuzzies on the tires, are sticky. Usually new tires are a little sketchy. They tend to be a little soft. Jesus Christ, you're driving a fucking big ass SUV. Get the fuck out of the way. The brand new tire tends to be a little sketchy, you know. They tend to be a little loose feeling, you know, like they want to slip when you go into a curve. But these Battle Axe tires, man, are fucking sticky. I mean, you drive, you know, 5 or 10 miles an hour through a parking lot, and you get off your bike, and, you know, you got sand and gravel and shit stuck to the tire. You're like, these things stick like they got glue on them, you know. So far, I'm pretty pleased with them. Really? Let's go, man. Oh God, the back roads are the way to go, man. This fucking interstate sucks. Oh my God, it is so much hotter being on the interstate than it is being on the back road. Woo, Lord, it is hot. I don't know how to convey it to you, man. It is fucking scorching on the interstate. This wind is brutalizing my ass off the back of this semi. I gotta get out behind this motherfucker. Making me look like a bobblehead. Let's take this back road, get off some of this big asphalt shit. This stuff is hot, man. Fucking crap. Creates its own little microclimate, makes it hot as shit. More of that kudzu vine I was telling you about. Look at it, both sides of the road. Look like a damn swamp down in there. Look at this shit. Oh my God. It is so hot today, man. I don't even want to ride. It's so hot. Oh. You see what I'm saying? Look at this shit. Fucking kudzu, man. It's like a fucking jungle. That stuff is fucking terrible, dude. Terrible. By the way, quick topic. People post up on my videos periodically. They're like, man, you can't ride for shit. Your shifting is shit. Your fucking throttle control is shit. I ignore them. I delete them. I'm like, I don't need your kind of negativity on my videos. But I decided I would address it a little bit. For those of you who don't know, I served in the military twice. I was in the Air Force as a jet mechanic. I caught the tail end of the Gulf War. Then I got out and I worked on computers for about 5 years. Then I sat in my living room watching people fly planes into buildings. September 11th. And I was like, oh, hells no. So I joined back up again. This time I went in the Navy. Did another 6 with them before I got too broke up. My knees are shot. My back is shot. My shoulders are shot. My hands are fucked. I've got messed up disc in my back. You know, my knees, the cartilage and everything in my knees is fucking just gone. Shoulders, same thing. The fucking joints, the cartilage and all that's fucked. My right hand I had smashed while I was in the military. It opened up the back of my hand. You could actually see these 2 tendons down these 2 fingers. This hand is kind of fucked. Like right now, these 3 fingers. So right now, these 3 fingers and my thumb are asleep. I can still feel the handlebar, you know, I can still feel the grip, but my fingers are tingling. They're asleep right now. So it's kind of fucked up. As far as the left side, this left shoulder is completely fucked. This is also the side I broke my collarbone on. This hand has arthritis, shoulders, back, you know, the whole works has arthritis. You know, I got arthritis in all my joints. You guys aren't supposed to be up here by the road. But so my joints in my shoulder, joints in my hands, my back, all those are fucked up. So if you see me shifting a little sluggish or missing a shift or anything like that, that's what's going on, is my joints are fucked up. I've got arthritis, you know, in my hands, so my hands are a little stove up or they're asleep. I can still ride perfectly fine. I'm not a danger to myself or anybody else. It's just that my hands are a little slower to react as far as like shifting and, you know, that fine motor control you get from on your throttle. So I might be a little slow on my upshift. I might be a little slow to back off the throttle, so you'll hear me holding the throttle a little bit longer than I should sometimes. You know, just bullshit like that. Nothing crazy. And it doesn't really affect anything. I might be a little bit harder on the clutch, you know. I don't do rev matching with my hand asleep like it is. It's I don't know, it's a little bit more difficult for me to try and do it. I used to do it when I was younger. You know, I'd blip the throttle and shift and all that, and downshift, and yeah. But I don't do that anymore. It just it doesn't work. You know, with my hands being fucked up like they are, it just, I don't know, I just can't, I can't get the timing down on it. I've tried numerous times, you know, by feel like I used to, but I don't know, with the arthritis and the, you know, my hand being partially asleep, I don't know, I just can't get the timing down right. So when I try to rev match, you know, I'm out of sync on it, so it just it's worse. Trust me, it's worse. So the best option for me is to granny shift it, you know, just fucking pull in that clutch, shift, give it gas. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me miss a shift, or if you see me a little sluggish in how I shift or anything like that, just understand it's because my body is fucked up. You know, between the arthritis and my hands being asleep and shit like that, that's what's going on. If you want to see a little bit, I was in my 30s, I guess. Let me think back. Yeah, I was probably my 30s, mid 30s, I'd guess. If you want to see an example of, you know, me putting some riding in, look on my YouTube channel. There's a video down below of me riding a quad. But it gives you an example of my riding. Now remember, this is me at 30 something years old, late 30s, riding a quad to the razor's edge. I actually wrecked my quad because of a bad hop. I went over a set of whoops, the bike got out of shape, and it was about to roll over on me, and I bailed off. I didn't get thrown off, I didn't wreck, I jumped off. Because it was either jump off and eat sand, or stay on the quad and eat quad. And I don't know about you, but sand is a lot better than, you know, 400 pounds of metal. So I actually bailed off of it. Motherfucker, this damn speed limit's 50, go. Bitch, we're about to get our fucking ass run over, you stupid ass. But go down below, watch that quad video. That gives you an example of me riding a quad, okay? This is me more tame. This is me with more risk. This is me taking it easy. So you can imagine when I was stupid in my 20s and riding a fucking two-stroke dirt bike. But I'm gonna head on to the house. You guys be good, be safe, take it easy. And old BrockGrimes is gonna go to the house and get cooled off. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.